You are watching tomorrow's classrooms today. Lesson 7, Understanding the Structure of Complex Sentences. If you haven't already, watch Lesson 5, Structure of Simple Sentences, as well as Lesson 6, Structure of Compound Sentences, as they provide the foundational knowledge necessary for comprehending this lesson. So, what exactly is a complex sentence? A complex sentence has one independent clause and at least one dependent clause. To clarify, an independent clause, also known as a main clause, is a group of words that can stand alone as a sentence. For example, we will not go fishing. In contrast, a dependent clause, also known as a subordinate clause, is a group of words that cannot stand alone as a sentence. For example, if it rains. These clauses, independent as well as dependent, are linked by subordinating conjunctions. A helpful mnemonic to remember the most common subordinating conjunctions is I saw a verb. If, since, as, when, although, while, after, before, until, and because. Consider this example. All classes are cancelled because of the rain. In this sentence, all classes are cancelled is an independent clause, and because of the rain is a dependent clause. How do we identify them as independent and dependent clauses? Let's take another example. When he was a boy, he wanted to be a teacher. Here, when he was a boy is a subordinate clause because when is a subordinator, he is a subject, and was is a verb, but lacks complete thought as it cannot stand alone. In contrast, he wanted to be a teacher is an independent clause because he is a subject, wanted is a verb, and the sentence completes the thought as it can stand alone. Now, let's discuss the punctuation rules for complex sentences. If the dependent clause is first, the comma goes next. For example, although he was wealthy, he was still unhappy. If the dependent clause is last and the information in it is essential, there's no comma in the text. For instance, my brother left his school when he was 14 years old. If the dependent clause is last and the information in it is non-essential, there's a comma after the first clause. For example, Dean was weeping while Jean was angry. If the dependent clause is embedded and the information in it is essential, there's no comma in the text. For instance, all who had known Natasha before she was married wondered at the change in her. If the dependent clause is embedded and the information in it is non-essential, there's a comma on either end of it. For example, the teachers of today, since they started distance learning, have developed digital skills. Now let's practice joining in clauses using the subordinators. Use the given details to do so. Task 1. Subordinator until. Structure the dependent clause first and the independent clause last. Clause 1. He finishes his work. Clause 2. I cannot leave. Response. Until he finishes his work, I cannot leave. Task 2. Subordinator after. Structure the independent clauses first, the dependent clause last, and the information in it is essential. Clause 1. He finished his homework. Clause 2. He returned from school. Response. He finished his homework after he returned from school. Task 3, subordinator as structure the independent clauses first, the dependent clause last, and the information in it is non essential. Clause 1, the restaurant is famous for its sushi. Clause 2, it is located downtown. Response, the restaurant is famous for its sushi as it's located downtown. In summary, a complex sentence comprises one independent clause and at least one dependent clause linked by subordinating conjunctions. I hope this clarification aids your understanding of complex sentences. Don't forget to revisit lessons 5 and 6, which elucidate the understanding of simple and compound sentences.